Good day, and welcome to Chill Arts Season three's recap. Yes, here we are, already at the end of Season 3 of Chill Art, Creative Mindful Tools to help ease anxiety and switch focus to the positive. Think of this public service program of the Leesburg Center for the Arts as stress reduction with a fun Arty Twist. If you missed any episodes from Season 1, 2, or 3, don't worry. They're all on our YouTube channel's playlist. And with all the mind-body experts and guest contributors, there's something for everyone. Just go to our webpage, leesburgarts.com/chillart, and link up. So let's recap. In episode 20, Devora Eisenstein, a Qigong and Tai Chi for Health instructor in Massachusetts, brought us through some simple standing and sitting Qigong forms to gently help improve focus, mobility, and energy flow.
Qigong is a moving meditation. My elbows are released, good. My shoulders come down as my wrists go up. Fingers separated, a little move from one another.
We then continued the good energy flow with a simple, no artistic ability required, brushed watercolor bamboo tutorial. Qigong is just so lovely, relaxing, and movable and flexible. It actually reminds me of a breeze going through the bamboo. Episode 21 brought us to a dock on Lake Griffin with hypnotherapist and environmental artist Pat Gilmore, who guided us in a meditation with the sounds of the breaking dawn. Shift your focus now to the sounds of a new day awakening and to my voice. You will be guided to a sense of calm by simply using your breath and focus on the soothing natural sounds of the natural dawn. After, we learned about anchors. No, not the ones used for boats, the ones used for our emotions and our mind. We painted a beautiful sunrise or sunset on token stones that we can carry in our pockets and touch at will to remind us to stop, breathe, and re-experience calm. In episode 22, that handpan lady, Deb Hoops, gave us a mini concert on her handpan with chimes and bowls added. What a wonderful musical break in the day! Music is a fantastic way to be in the now.
Hi guys. Letting that ring out a little bit. Hi and welcome to Chill Art. I'm Deb Hoops, more widely known as that handpan lady, and I am an intuitive improvisational musician out of Southwest Florida. I'm here today to share a few things with you about that are related to the subject matter of mindfulness. And the first thing that I want to share with you guys is my mantra in life. It is the one thing that on a daily basis I really take to heart and am most mindful about, and that is always remember the eagle and the wind. Take that which comes up against you and use it to lift you up higher. Secondly, to truly be in that space, that zone, whatever it is that you want to call it, but to be mindful and focused in the present, I absolutely believe that you have to find your thing in life. And what your thing is going to be is whatever it is that fills your heart, your soul, your spirit, and your tanks. Because that's bliss and that's Zen.
We continued with a fun Juan Miro style watercolor and ink project, making doodle trees on small cards. Episode 23, Amber Adams, personal coach and yoga instructor, joined us from Scotland and guided us through an art therapy and yoga session. We learned about visual support circles and how, when things seemed chaotic and uncertain, they can ground and center us, not only in our yoga practice, but in our life.
Today, I'd like to lead you in an art exercise that was helpful to me during the pandemic. So at times when I felt isolated or there was more loss in my life than I could easily handle, having this visual helped me to remember resources that I do have when I would forget them so easily. So we're going to create a visual support circle using the 4 cardinal directions as guideposts. And these 4 supports will be anchors that we use in the next part of the session, where I'll guide us in a predominantly seated asana practice that's pretty beginner friendly. So the roles of the 4 directions are vast, but for this exercise, I'm going to just simplify their meanings to one concept in the Vedic system. Hi everyone, welcome back. We are on to our predominantly seated asana practice for yoga. And we're going to incorporate the guideposts that we just did in the art therapy exercise. And now we're going to embody them in our practice. So either just have your paper there so you can remember them, or just have them with you. So we're going to start in a seated position. You can prop up your sit bones if you feel like you're slouching in your low back. And you want to aim to get your knees lower than your hips if you can.
Episode 24, Holly Redfeather Harris, a musician and mental health professional specializing in PTSD, introduced us to the power of drum therapy and explained how rhythm can help us claim our power by bringing us into the now.
Hi, my name is Holly Harris, and I am a mental health therapist and musician with band Painted Raven. And I want to share a little bit with you all today about the healing power of the drum. Now, what I'm playing here is an African djembe. It's spelled D-J-E-M-B-E. It's one of the form of hand drums, meaning you play them with these things. You don't want to put sticks or something sharp on the head of this kind of drum. There are a lot of forms of hand drums, and you can get different tones and sounds out of them by the techniques you use. And I'll share a couple of examples of that in a little bit. But really, any active motion can become mindful, meaning it can help us get out of here and reclaim our now. And I find that drumming is one of the best ways to help me get out of here and just be present. And we do struggle with that so much in our society with the stresses that we have on us, especially in these difficult times.
We continued with the percussion theme by learning how to construct a rain stick using cardboard, grains, and chicken wire.
So what you're going to do, and by the way, you can use snips like this, but I truly find my gardening scissors work better to cut chicken wire than anything else. So I'm going to measure out, about 2.5, 3 sections.
Episode 25, Seb Morgan recorded his piece in the UK. Seb is a filmmaker, Fulbright scholar, actor, composer, songwriter, and a martial arts teacher. He introduced us to Quan. He showed us some basic forms and spoke of the importance of the imagination.
Hi, I'm Seb Morgan, and I am a martial arts teacher, among other things. I've been into martial arts for 35 years, and I've been a teacher for almost 30. I have a school in the north of England, in Cumbria. The two martial arts that I teach are Shaolin, Northern Shaolin, and I Chuan. And today I am going to show you a bit of an introduction to I Chuan. So I Chuan is formless, it has no form. It was decoded or created, if you like, by a Shifu called Wang Xiangsai, who was looking for ways to better his physical health. He was tiny and always sick and all that. And anyway, he starts decoding this martial art that has to do with analyzing movement and intention. So basically, I Chuan, yeah, is the boxing or is the art of intent or of intention, or some people say imagination, because there's a lot of that involved, right?
Then, for our art tutorial, we created our own fantasy trees with a wet-on-wet watercolor technique and permanent ink.
So much, Seb. That was really wonderful. If you would like to get in touch with Seb, you can look in the description, and there are links to his Facebook page for the school, as well as his website. And I went into a meditation soon after receiving the footage from Seb, and I thought, what I was going to do was about the 5 elements in Chinese medicine, because I have a background in TCM. And then I got his footage, and I'm watching it, and I'm thinking, my goodness, that there is a shot of a little blonde girl. I happen to be a little blonde girl, only a lot older than her, hugging a tree, and he talks about the 6 forces. And then it came to me. What I wanted to do was a wet-on-wet watercolor and pen and ink imagination tree. So it's going to look something like this. This is the one I did as a sample. But it's going to be free-handed by you. There's no template involved in this for you to print. You're just going to use your intent and your imagination to draw a tree, the shape of a tree, and then we're going to place watercolor in it, and then we're going to do a pen and ink.
Episode 26, Dara Shaver came to us again from Reno Sparks, Nevada, to share her 30-day mindfulness challenge, a daily exercise that can begin any day of the year. This colorful and insightful image-prompted project also comes with short verbal guided meditations.
Hello, my name is Dar Shaver. I'm a meditation teacher. And the first thing I want to say is thank you so much for joining me here on Chill Art. I think Chill Art is brilliant, and so I feel very honored to be here with you. What I want to talk about today is a mindfulness challenge that I created. It's a month-long challenge, but before I get into it, I want to acknowledge that it never would have come into being, but it was suggested by someone else. I lead a guided meditation practice in a private Facebook group every Tuesday, and before one of those meditations, I had mentioned a few ways that you can invite mindfulness into your daily life, so that we begin to live more mindfully. A few days later, a member of my group, who also happens to be my very first meditation student, so it makes it a little extra special, reached out to me and suggested something like a mindfulness challenge, a fun, easy way to help people stay focused on a daily intention of being more mindful. It would also allow the opportunity to learn more ways to bring mindfulness into your life. And of course, I 100% agreed. I thought it was a fantastic idea and started creating the challenge.
We followed up with a folded forest, simple origami trees that you can fold and cut and make into garlands, cards, or have fun folding a grove of them for a tabletop. And we're not done. 2022's episodes are already in production. That's right. Season 4 with more body-mind experts and guest contributors from all around the globe, and with no artistic ability required art projects. Chill Art, creative and mindful tools to help you chill out. Look to our webpage for details, leesburgarts.com/chillart, and click into our YouTube playlist or Facebook video library. Happy holidays, and be well.